Hi, I'm Peter, and I'd like to tell you why I do what I do. I started Happy for a Change because I wanted to provide meaning, purpose to life. You see, about 4 years ago, I started teaching personal empowerment and personal development, and I used to say the same old things that you hear other people say. Think positive thoughts. And I had this experience sitting down in my house thinking positive thoughts, holding a positive thought in my mind, in order to affect the outcome, in order to achieve success, in order to get closer to a goal. Well, telling someone to think positive thoughts sounds like good advice, but it's not actually the way to get something done. You see, if you were trying to lose weight and I told you you have to lose calories, burn calories, that's how you lose weight, technically that would be true. Technically, that would be true. But that doesn't really help someone lose weight. That technical information doesn't get them very far. Instead, what I would tell them is to find an activity that engages them, that they would like to get involved in. And as they're doing this activity, they will, of course, burn calories. So to tell someone to think positive thoughts, that's technically true. You want to think positive thoughts about whatever it is you're doing. But it's not the best advice to give someone. The best advice to give someone is to be engaged, to get involved with life, to find something that draws positive thoughts from you. And you know this. When you fall in love over the weekend and you get to work on the Monday and your head is swimming with the thoughts of your lover, you're not thinking positive aspects of your lover. You're not making that happen. You're not conjuring those thoughts. Those thoughts are a byproduct of your focus. They happen by themselves. And so that's what I want for you. I want people to wake up every morning and to have this love, to have this passion in life that draws positive thoughts from them. Now, as I started teaching this, I ran into some obstacles. Not everybody wakes up in the morning with a purpose in life. Not everyone wakes up with a passion, with something that they're very interested in. Some people are interested, some people have their hobbies, but not everyone wakes up with this driving force, this current of intention that carries them along the stream of life. And so I want to give that to you. So I asked myself, what would be a purpose that we could all get behind? What if we all recycled? What if we all gave up our cars and drove electric cars? What if we all took bicycles to work? What if we all did this? What if we all did that? And I quickly realized we're not all going to do anything. I mean, I don't recycle. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I might be a little ashamed to admit that, but I'm not ashamed to admit that. I don't recycle, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't like to get involved. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't like to sort of commit to something to making the world a better place. And that's really the crux of the argument. We all want the world to be a better place, and we all have our own way, our own vision for how to get that done. And so I wanted to come up with a purpose, provide you with a purpose that really gets to the core of what's going on. The purpose is to be happy on purpose, for purpose, to be happy to change the world, because the only reason the world is, look, I'll tell you that again. The only reason the world is the way it is now is because we have a lack of involvement. We have this sort of general lethargy. We have this general apathy that we don't get involved. We don't get engaged. Look, I'd like to volunteer, but if I have to commit to volunteering for a year, for a month, I might not do it. But if I can volunteer just for a bit, if I can give my attention to something just for a bit and affect world change, then I would do that. You know the power when we're all gathered and we're all focused on one thing. You see that power in viral videos and flash mobs. You see what we can do when we give something our attention. You've heard of those songs, those Gangnam Style songs that everybody knows about, and they know about them because we love sharing things that uplift us. We love sharing things that really give us a little sort of spice to life. Now, instead of only getting your entertainment, only getting your kicks from Miley Cyrus twerking videos and babies laughing on YouTube, why don't we share wonderful ideas? Why don't we get our kicks from wonderful ideas? I thought that's a common cause we can all get behind. Whatever it is that you're interested in, it could be comedy, it could be the electric car, it could be going to space, it could be exploring the oceans, whatever it is that you find passionate, that you find interesting, that you're curious about, give that your attention. Give it your attention and tell your friends, tell your family, tell your acquaintances, because whatever we give our attention to will become a greater part of our experience. So Happy for a Change, it's simple. It's attempting to provide a general purpose that we can all get behind. If you knew that you were part of a community of people who weren't doing this specific thing, but were engaged with something that they found meaningful, that they found passion in, that they were curious about, if you knew you were a part of a community that felt that way and woke up every morning, then those positive thoughts that you're trying to think would come about automatically, because you would fall in love with the idea that we're all in this together. Happy for a Change. It's about providing purpose for the pursuit of happiness. I know there are a lot of people out there, they say, feeling happy, there's no point to feeling happy. Life is not about feeling happy. But I want to tell you this. If we focus and engage on inspiring ideas, on things that uplift us, we will make a better world. There's a lot more I have to say. Stay tuned and keep track of us. Give us a little bit of your attention and you'll see what we can accomplish. Thank you and have a wonderful time. I'm going to go play with some horses. Sing your partner.